General disclaimer. Welcome to the We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All presenters are providing their services on a volunteer basis. Their views and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of the organisation. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. All content is for informational purposes only. The information provided is general, not personalised advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide informations and systems, but we do not endorse any purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone. So we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Attendees accept these terms by continuing. Let's explore affiliate marketing cautiously and curiously. Legal disclaimer. You are viewing a We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All products, services, their component parts and operating methods and systems either provided by or created by We're All Satoshi belong solely to We Are All Satoshi. All IPs are protected. Anyone copying, distributing or reselling any We're All Satoshi product without express permission risks serious legal consequences. Any unauthorized broadcasting, live streaming or social media sharing of We're All Satoshi presentations is strictly prohibited. Downloading and re-uploading presentations without permission violates copyright law and may lead to legal consequences.
The most impressive thing about the We Are All Satoshi community is the person that we have come to rely on for his vision and for his mission, and that is in relationship with this community. He has been regarded as the CEO, the architect of We Are All Satoshi, and the products and the innovator of the products that are part of We Are All Satoshi, as well as the partnerships. But the most amazing thing about Chavez is the time that he devotes to educating this community. The education that he provides is world class. And so, ladies and gentlemen, here is Chavez. And he'll be right with us.
Hello everyone, welcome to UK Primetime. I believe everyone is doing fine. All right, so today is Friday.
Recording in progress.
Let's start with carry forward, or let's carry forward the last week's information and knowledge, uh, continuation with BTCC and how our ecosystem is getting richer and richer, and what is adoption and what sort of adoption we are foreseeing in this ecosystem. So before we start that, I would like to first request you guys to recall last training. If you guys remember, do you guys remember what we talked about last week or last session in on Friday? How many people remember or took the notes? Can I have a count so that I can start, or or should I start again? How many people remember and can relate? Because this is every week I continue with the same perspective, and we will continue to learn more and more, and these concepts will become deeper and deeper. So only 5 to 6 people, 7 people remember. Come on. Okay. People remember. All right, perfect. So we can continue. All right. So last week we talked about the basics, how this industry was created and how this industry functions. I started with, I would give a little recap, so that you guys can relate. So what we did, we understood about the Bitcoin, how these three elements in the blockchain space, they control. I would just need one minute. Okay, let me change my Wi-Fi so that. All right, sorry. So we understood the basics of blockchain industry, how it works, how it was created, why Bitcoin has dominance, and why Ethereum is always after Bitcoin, and what is the role of Ethereum. And then we understood why USDT plays an important role as a cash mechanism in this industry, and how these pillars are important. And then we discussed about BTCC, how BTCC adopts all these pillars into its own, right? We are following the Bitcoin mining wireframe. Okay, let me give you guys, share the screen again and show you guys where we were. Then you guys can recall and connect here. We took this page, I explained why these assets, Bitcoin is always on the top, Ethereum is always second, USDT is always third. What is their role? What are these pillars playing? And rest of them are just replicating, or they have some minor additions or minor roles to play in this industry. But all in all, these are the three uh, most, or you can say most important uh, aspects of this industry. So today I will focus more on BTCC, how BTCC is, where it sees itself, or what is the vision of BTCC in this. So we are following the Bitcoin mining ecosystem, Bitcoin mining wireframe, exactly like that. And then we have EVM like qualities where anyone can deploy their smart contracts on our blockchain. It is open source, and developers and users can use it at very comparatively very low cost and faster speed than Ethereum and Bitcoin. And the elements such as USDT and meme coins, other altcoins, utility products are going to come. We have USDT, we have cash mechanism inside our blockchain. So we have the inspiration. Now you understand, because I can talk about this today, because we have this ecosystem ready in front of us, where we have included all these three major aspects of this industry. So we are positioned like this because the approach to replicate Bitcoin was not just to copy paste Bitcoin. It was to copy paste Bitcoin in a way it can be, uh, more useful. So the key ingredient, or you can say basics of, or requirement of this industry, we have met in all the ways. Now it's just the matter of adoption, where we will see that we are having our own list of these assets, where we will be controlling a small ecosystem, a unique ecosystem of its own kind. And later it will become interactive with the existing bigger ecosystems, and we will have exchange of value. That's where the uh, the elements like card, the elements like bridge, the elements like P2P platform work as an important tool. So if I tell you today that one pen can be accepted as a denomination, if you can buy, let's say, a bottle of water using a pen, that pen will have some value of exchange of value. You will either start collecting the pens or you will start spending the pens. The people who will spend, they will they will get their needs fulfilled. The people who will collect will later control the whole pen ecosystem, where they will sit as uh, you know Bitcoin maximalists holding so many Bitcoins. And people who sold, they spent. They are also happy and satisfied, they spent. This is how this industry is created. So in BTCC mining ecosystem, we have, okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so we have mining ecosystem. Total supply 21 million. How many BTCCs you mine every day? All of you, all together? Okay, anyone? Let's open the chat.
7,200.
Very good. No, no, not you, Grace. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, everyone, type in the chat. Okay, I will 7,200. Very nice. All right. So Bitcoin initially was also like this, 7,200 every day. So while Bitcoin grew, I will go to the charts again and show you guys. So daily we mine 7,200. After first halving, how many we will mine? Okay, in the chat, 3,600. Very nice. Okay. After first halving, we will mine 3,600. And cost of mining is relatively increasing also with more miners, but it would certainly get doubled and tripled after halving. That's why you see bull runs. And the value of BTCC will also be doubled and tripled after every halving. This is not like instant, uh, you know, process, but let me take you guys to the charts. Okay, so if you see, let's see Bitcoin. Okay, value of Bitcoin in 2011 and then value in 2014. $9 to $549. Right? So, and then after 15, we see 2017, 16,000, 2019, 9,000. Sorry, yeah, close to 10, 12,000. And then 2021, close to 69,000 we saw. And that's where we understood this is the trend which it follows, the bull run and the bear market. How it is, how the bull run, what is bull run? How is it useful? What it's going to bring? How it impacts the market? I explained in the last Zoom where I explained the dominance of Bitcoin, why there is dominance of Bitcoin. It is the store of value. So if we follow the same narrative with the same aspect where we have a store of value as BTCC and all other assets that will be arriving on this small ecosystem that is going to be very big, we can rewrite the history in a better way. So, if we see the value of BTCC from the Genesis $3 and 2023 value of Bitcoin, let's say 2011, 2010, let's say, and consider anything 3 cents or 2 cents, right? And we see value of BTC in 2011. I will show you guys, okay? $9, peak was $11, right? Peak was this 2013. It was close to $11. So if we go back, it is very, very impressive, you know, $11. Let's consider. So if you see value of BTCC in 2024 is $70. This is the progress of the improved, or you can say, when you take inspiration from existing model and you recreate, you do it better. So of course we did it better, and we did with this narrative. We started from 3 and we are at 70. Now I will do comparison of, I'm not considering bull market, bear market, nothing. I'm just taking a price. Okay. Value of BTC in 2000, let's say 2010 to 14. We will take one figure, that is 2014 was around $300-400. So let's take 400. So Bitcoin jumped from 2000, couple of cents to $11 in 2011, and in 14 it was $400. This is 11 is what percentage of 400? 11 close to 3600%. 3700%. Right? And if we see BTCC from 3 to in 2024, $3 to $70, we see close to 2300%. So in 1 year, if it is 23%, 2300%, and Bitcoin went from 11 to 3700%, you guys can see after first halving, Bitcoin code 23, 24, 25, 26. Let's consider after halving 2027. Where do I expect? So we will check the Bitcoin 4-year journey. It is close to 4,500 to 5,000%. You guys can validate also. This information is like rough but also correct information. This is not incorrect information. This is not assumption. So considering Bitcoin 5,000%, if you consider BTCC even from $3, 5,000%, I will tell you. Close to $15,000. And if you consider with the current price, at $70, it would be 70 times 5,000, $350,000 in 2027. This will happen only when you guys harvest. This will keep on increasing. We have already done really good so far. If you continue to harvest, mine, harvest, sell, buy, harvest, mine, it will simply grow. You know why? Okay. Very simply. B fuel, on chain liquidity. How many people know why the value of BTCC does not ever go zero, or why doesn't it crash? I would like to hear from our early miners, our miners who started from day one. Come on, why don't you see BTCC going zero ever? Even when millions of dollars of, you know, millions of dollars worth of BTCC, USDT BTC20 is moved, is sold, is bought, is generated, is, you know, done, moved. Everything we do, all the colorful things. Why doesn't it go to zero? Yes, Andre.
Hi, Chavez. It's because all the money we pay for the B fuel going for the price
Going for the on-chain liquidity, of
on
course.
chain liquidity.
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing.
I love
This is
that.
amazing. Me too. So thank you. All right, perfect. Thank you. Dia also knows. Amazing. All right. So see, it is very, very simple to understand why BTCC never goes, crashes, and why it will never ever crash is because it has hybrid mining mechanism of proof of work plus proof of stake. So when you mine, it's proof of work. When you harvest, it's proof of stake. So every BTCC has intrinsic, oh, sorry, intrinsic value. That's why it never crashes. Every BTCC that has been harvested is basically harvested using B fuel, which is okay. I will explain B fuel. So when you understand the value of Bitcoin, people mine Bitcoin, they spend electricity, they spend their data while mining. That is the cost of mining. And every Bitcoin has cost associated with it, with Bitcoin. So, exactly like this, we don't require you to buy, buy or run machines or spend or consume internet data in mining. That's why we created the energy, or you can say cost of mining, into token that is called B fuel. And this B fuel is responsible for uh, harvesting, or for you to claim mine BTCC, because you pay for the electricity. It is the uh, blockchain based energy electricity, or the cost that is associated with the mining. So when you buy B fuel and you harvest, this B fuel is burnt. It can never be claimed by anyone. It is burnt, and this value of B fuel goes into the on-chain liquidity of BTCC, because a new BTCC is today born on the chain. So every born BTCC brings a value as well with it. And just because it is not generated with the thin air, it is not a shit coin, it comes with a value. That's how BTCC value is very, very stable. It is not easy to manipulate the price. You keep on selling, it will stay. You keep on buying, it will not be effective. If so many people together they buy, if so many people together they decide to sell, then it would come down a little bit, probably, just like Bitcoin. So it is following the same characteristic as Bitcoin with a smarter hybrid proof of work and proof of stake mechanism. So what do you guys need to do? Because you guys were asking last, couple of days, what makes BTCC value go up? You have to harvest. So if you go on uh, our blockchain, well, you can see how many people harvest, how many people have BTCC. You can see everything. It's a public ledger. CB fuel. Somebody harvested yesterday. I mean, they transferred B fuel. So you can see on blockchain people harvest. People don't harvest everything. So the more you harvest, the value will grow. I'm not responsible. You are alone not responsible. Every one of us together are responsible. So you can go on blockchain, you can see how the value is determined, how do you mine, why there is total only 21 million supply, how many are mined, how many uh, are there in different wallet to see how many people are holding BTCC. Some people have kept some BTCC with no transaction. They have saved it somewhere hidden, you know, without any transaction. That's how this is what we call. And these people, if they are not selling, that means they will keep on holding it and they will see 5000x. As simple as that. So what you got to do, what you need to do, what you need to tell others to do, harvest, and you will see the value grow up even faster than what Bitcoin did. You're going to see 5000% growth in next 4 years. Harvest every single day without a fail. Do not think about where you are getting the money to harvest, how you are harvesting. Don't think about it. Just continue to harvest every day like a habit, and you will see 5000x. And it is something that is not new. I'm not telling you because I imagined this. Bitcoin did this. We can do even better. You can see it 10,000x in 4 years. Yes, of course. When you know how to do something, it's easier to do. Yes, we copied the Bitcoin, but very smartly. We included the whole basis of this industry while copying Bitcoin. That's why BTCC BTCC could have been just a token on any blockchain, and that can be mined also, and it would have been successful as well. But would it justify the creation of this whole ecosystem in its own without a blockchain? No. We have the means, we have the uh, whole uh, structure. When you build something, when you build large or long skyscrapers, buildings, there is structure that is created. There is, the what do you call that? Architects, they create the map of the whole, big buildings. You have the maps ready. You have the land. You have the ecosystem. You have everything. And with the upcoming uh, Telegram application, where people, normal people, you guys, all of us, we can deploy the smart contract with just few clicks. You will see the adoption in a very aggressive way. With P2P platform, we will see the adoption in a very big way. So this is very, very simple concept, but also very complicated at the same time, uh, because it takes time. It needs a lot of patience. But if you continue to harvest, you will not see 3x, 4x. You will forget affiliate marketing. It will be 5,000x, 10,000x. And that's how early Bitcoiners, they they did not listen to anyone. Just like I said, if you have a pen, you can buy food using the pen. Some people will buy food, some people will keep on holding the pens to make sure that in future when there will be less pens, I will be holding most of them. That's it. Because pens are accepted as a denomination to buy food. And when something is accepted, that is the creation of ecosystem. Here with BTCC, you can buy cards, you can buy boomerang licenses, you can buy different products that we will release. This is adoption. With a card, you pay somewhere, you get back again BTC 20 assets. This is the adoption. This is going on and on in the circle. Where you get BTCC assets, USDT BTC 20, you harvest more, you make more BTCC, and you buy more products. We have the entire this list that you guys see. Okay. This list that you guys see, we are recreating this list within our ecosystem. And you guys can run it in a closed ecosystem and make hell lot of money. Money will be a very small thing for you guys. When you sit and understand how, how you can multiply. Multiply what you have right now. You don't have to put more money. Trust me. Don't need to put more money. Just sell your BTCC, harvest more. As simple as that. But keep harvesting. Maybe at the end of the day, you will end up having less number of BTCC, but the value will be so much. Let's say you have 10 BTCC and everybody harvests. And you are just selling your BTCC, harvesting again. And value of BTCC is $70 right now. And you continue harvesting, everybody harvests, you end up having only 8 BTCC with you because you harvested a lot of times. But the value of BTCC is $150. So compare 10 BTCC with $70 is $700, and 8 BTCC with $150 is $1,200. The whole ecosystem grew. You made everyone grow. You know what early Bitcoiners used to do? They used to send Bitcoins to each other just as a token of gesture. Uh, with every email, they used to send like 10 to 15, 20 Bitcoins each other. Like, okay. And that started the exchange. And that's how people understood it can be accepted as a value And that's how a crazy guy bought pizzas using Bitcoin, right? And that's when people oh, this has value. Come on, because earlier it used to be spent only on Silk Route to buy drugs online, and then Silk Route stopped, uh, and then people understood, oh, if we can buy drugs, if we can buy pizza, we can buy real things. It has a real value. Let's trade into this. So it began to reach $400 in 2014. The moment, and this was a very logical thing also. The people who mined bitcoins, let's say those were a couple of cents right now, and after 1 year, uh, or 2 years, in 2011, when it was $11, $10, people sold. Okay, understand? People who had bitcoins in couple of cents, they dumped their bitcoins in 2011 at 10, $11. They thought, this is it, this is the maximum that I can make. And the same guys bought bitcoins again in 2014 at $400, because they thought, I mean, what the fuck, it was 2000, it was $10 in 2011, and in 14 it is $400. Let me buy again, because I'm going to see it in $1,000 maybe in next 1 year. And they saw, and when they saw it at $1,000, they sold again, because it was like, oh no, this is the maximum that I can get. Let me sell it and get away. They sold it, and when it reached $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, they were like, what the fuck again? It's going 5,000. It may be 10,000. They bought again at $5,000. That's how Bitcoin is $60,000 right now, and it will be at least $150,000 in this bull run. Trust me, that drives the industry. Ethereum will touch $7,000, $8,000 this bull run. You know why? Adoption. So we have the opportunity to create all these things inside our own ecosystem. We don't give a shit to bull run, bear market. Trust me, guys. Harvest, harvest, and make others harvest. And all of us, we will do 5,000x. Are we all ready to do 5,000x in next 4 years? Okay, raise your hands. How many people are ready to make 5,000x in 4 years? Let's see how many people. Amazing. Yes, definitely. We will do 5,000x. And we can do more if you guys literally harvest every day. This is, trust me, this is, this will be peanuts for you guys. So, very basic. You don't want to understand, you don't want others to understand, just tell them, bro, buy the miner, harvest every day. And we will do 5,000x in 4 years. That's it. If they want to understand, bring them on Friday to these Zooms. I will enlighten them with more knowledge. And I'm also asking my team to put together some videos in which there is explanation of the whole mining ecosystem, why it is useful, why nodes are necessary. Yes, so today, I remember now, let me explain about the nodes, how nodes operate, why it is so lucrative, why so many people are buying nodes very fast. See, when you mine BTCC, you have to harvest, right? But when you run the nodes, you get BTCC, you don't harvest. So you just get the BTCC. That's it. So again, that is one avenue where people, but at the same time, nodes are also like nodes are better for us more, for the ecosystem more than the user who is running the node. You know, the guy is just getting some BTCC to run the node. But we as a blockchain ecosystem are supported by these nodes, and that means we are more decentralized. And in future, we will run close to in next 4 years, close to 3,000 to 4,000 nodes we will run. This is my estimation. So you understand how decentralized at that level our ecosystem would be. So again, the process is not fast. It is not uh, get rich quick scheme. It is not something where you put money and it turns into gold. But yes, consistency in harvesting, consistency in um, adoption, in holding and considering it value is something which will let us make more than 5,000x. And I'm here. Um, though I don't control anything, but yes, I can motivate, I can promote, I can do as many as good things as possible to let it grow. So we will be introducing very soon the new validators, and these validators will be divided validators. So users holding even 100 BTCC can participate as a validators. Okay, so hold BTCC, harvest, collect it, be ready to acquire validators. That's also a good way to generate BTCC without harvesting BTCC. So anyway, you guys are holding BTCC, which is there in your wallets. Give it to the smart contract. You won't get it back from validator. That is something which will which will be there always. You can see it. Nobody will take it. Not me, not you. It is a decentralized uh, smart contract. So it will be there. It will generate uh, some BTCCs for you for validation of transactions. So we will do that. We will do divided validators with 100 BTCC, just like people running the. You guys understand how affiliate marketing works, how affiliate marketing industry works, how Ponzi schemes, staking programs work. You know, so I am giving you guys the showing you guys the reality of how staking programs are actually built, the real ones. You know, you guys have seen Take Capital. This is how ROI market works, ROI industry works. If someone is offering you 1% a day, they are scamming you. This is how legitimate ROI comes. And that's why there is no affiliate model in Take Capital. Because the capital is returned to you by the end of the day with your yield, with your money, with your interest. This is the real way to generate ROI. So By doing this, I am making you guys aware with the real picture of DeFi business models, how it actually works. So you understand, people, companies, they run, they provide 1% to you for a couple of days, and they don't even generate 0.25% for themselves a day to give you money back. This is the real face of a product when it is pitched to you at 2% a day. It it can potentially generate 0.25%, 0.3% if there is any use of that money. And there cannot be any network distribution. Come on, a 0.25%, if I distribute, you guys will freak out. If it is your money and we distribute your profit amongst so many people, you'll be like, oh, come on, I need my profit. So this is a legitimate way to run ROI investment model, which I am doing with Take Capital. So you guys can see how uh, you know how truthful and in a better way I'm showing you guys the real picture of decentralized finance. So you have now the understanding of our ecosystem, and you also understand others who are trying to cheat you are not real. And you also recognize other projects which are good are real, because you now have the ability to differentiate. And you, when you come across good projects, you pitch them, come on BTCC, come on our blockchain and launch your product on our blockchain as well. That is the adoption. You can pitch others when you know yourself. So you need to be here on Fridays to understand this. Okay, so that is it for tonight. I will not take a lot of time. And yeah, so keep harvesting, motivate, uh, put pressure on others. So did you harvest or not? Why not? You don't want to make 5,000x? All these questions to your people, to people who are mining, and that will make BTCC go up. You will see the difference. If you guys start harvesting from today, every single day, in 1 month, you will see BTCC price growing. I cannot tell you how much, what is the rate at which it will grow, because it's you guys, but you will see the change. Yes, Andre, you want to say something?
Yeah. Almost every people don't harvest now because they have to pay maybe $120 for a BTCC, and the cost is 67. So
Yeah.
that's the reason almost everyone don't harvest. They said, okay, we pay more for the
Yes.
BTCC than its value.
Yes, exactly. So I'll tell you, in the bear market, in the bear market, Bitcoin miners, they mine Bitcoin at $25,000, $20,000, when Bitcoin is $16,000 at loss. And when Bitcoin goes up to $60,000, they are the one making money. So if you guys won't harvest, you guys won't see this difference. That's exactly why I said, if you have 10 BTCC, you consume 2 BTCC in harvesting, and you end up having 8 BTCC, but the value of BTCC is this. This is you guys. It's your
Did
infrastructure. It's
did,
peace.
uh, did the other the meme coin going to came on our blockchain? Did have incidence on the price too
Of
when we
course.
have other stock? Yeah.
Yes, of course, of course.
Okay.
That is
Thank
something
you.
external. That is external. So, but our ecosystem, majorly, BTCC price goes up when you harvest. As simple as that. In this in this process, even if you lose some BTCC, it's the whole ecosystem benefiting, right? Because the value is up. Ultimately, you did not lose anything, but you made more money. And that's how it is done. So if you guys will think it is, it is costing more to harvest, come on, it will stay at $70 for next 1 year. No problem. So harvest. All right. Thank you so much, guys. It has been a wonderful session, and hope you guys understood more. Next week I will cover more into the. Today I thought I will cover about P2P platform, how it would work, the benefits, the aspects. But next week I will try to cover the P2P platform. The development is going on very fast, and with after the card program, we will release the P2P. Thank you so much. And yeah, see you guys again on Wednesday. Take
Thank
care.
you,
Have a good one.
Chavez.
Mhm.
Just one curiosity. We keep hearing about the bull run. Is the bull
Mm.
run scheduled at any time, or is it
No,
just going to happen?
no, no. Uh, there is no schedule, but it is a trend that after every halving, the next year of halving experiences the bullish run of the market. But
Okay.
it was considered to arrive early. We expected from last 3 years that it would be early this year, but it is it is not late, but we are thinking it is late. It is the expectations that we set, right? Now we are thinking, yeah, bull run is late. So it is not late, but yes, it is late with our expectations.
Okay. Thank you. So next week, we look forward to learning more about the P2P platform. Thank you so much, Chavez. Excellent, excellent training. You really did provide clarity.